Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the energy and predictions for the sign of Scorpio for the beginning of February. Now, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Scorpio. So we'll be taking a look at this reading, which will span from between now and the middle of February. I will be doing a mid-February reading as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get a shuffle in here. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good for you, Scorpio. Now I'm using the Light Seers Tarot for the first time. Pretty cool deck. It's actually the first set of readings that I have used this deck on. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm also doing a Celtic Cross, which I used to use all of the time. I have not done one in a while, so yeah, it's a classic tarot spread, but go ahead and get the cards out, and of course, I need to make sure we're all set up and in view, and then we'll get right into it. All right. Cool. All right, I think that's looking just about good enough to me for right now. All right, energy on the bottom. You have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords can talk about like feeling a little bit trapped or restricted in your speech or in your thoughts. So you can actually see this mirror image here. The mirror is reflecting back to the person how they feel about themselves. You can also see their hand is on their throat here, indicating that maybe something's going on with the throat chakra. In other words, when you have a blocked throat chakra, it can be hard to fully express ourselves. And again, maybe it's one of these cards that has the blindfold. So blindfolds in tarot also represent the idea that you cannot potentially see something, or there's something that needs to be cleared, or that needs to be revealed in your life. You're having a hard time seeing ahead. And so let's just dive into this and see what that might be around. So we'll just go ahead and jump right into it. In the current situation, or the overall situation, you do have the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing. So the Ace of Pentacles is seed energy. It's like this idea of planting a new financial seed. Now, with this Eight of Swords on the bottom, it's possible here that like you have this idea, you know what you want to be doing, but you can't see how this seed is going to grow. You can't see how it's going to materialize yet. And I'll talk about why I think that might be. I just took a quick peek at the card in the past position here. We'll talk about that more. But this is also a card that can talk about like quite literally if you have to sign off on something. So like think taxes, mortgages, auto loans. You got to sign off on something. This is a card that's associated with paperwork. Also like student loans, being accepted into something as well, such as like taking on a graduate program. Pentacles can be connected to academia in some way, but typically this is about starting something new in your financial life, planting that seed of abundance. Right now you're having a hard time seeing how it's going to grow, but I do think that you are planting it, or you have already done that. You're thinking about it, or you've already done it. But yeah, so in the problem position, you have the High Priestess, okay? So the High Priestess here, actually, you see, I don't know, you are, Scorpio, the first sign, I think, for this set that I felt the need to bring in the chakras, okay? This is the crown chakra here. This is actually the color of it. It's like a violet or a pink color, typically, with the crown chakra, and you can see it sits above the head. And this person has a very clear and open crown chakra. The crown chakra is how we receive spiritual information. Spiritual information is downloaded through the crown chakra. So when you're in meditation and you get those downloads, it comes through through the crown chakra. Okay, and then it's processed by the third eye, which is right here, and then so forth and so on. And then we get to the throat chakra as well. For you, it seems like 7, the crown chakra, and 5, the throat chakra, are potentially blocked for you, okay? And this is not like an issue. This is something that you can simply work on. Uh, through yoga is actually a really, really great way to work through the chakras. Also, there are amazing YouTube videos that can talk about like clearing blockages, by the way, in chakras. There's also doing specific meditations for, let's say, in your case, the crown chakra or the throat chakra can do that. But actually, for example, the best way to clear the throat chakra is to actually say what is on your mind. Okay, the best clearing for the throat chakra is to speak your truth to somebody. Okay, when you have a blockage in that area or you have the Eight of Swords, it may mean that you have something that you need to say to someone, but you are not saying it. And perhaps this is what's going on. Now, if it's, I don't really see a lot of people showing up in your reading other than this Queen of Pentacles. There is actually a person here in your external to you, so we'll actually talk about that. But actually, I think the other reason why you could be having this throat chakra situation here is that the way in which you're talking to yourself could also be affected here as well. Okay, because the throat chakra also connects to the way in which we are talking to ourselves. All right, it's our speech generally, speech to others, and also the self-talk that we engage in. All right, so this is something that's coming in, and I bring this in with the High Priestess because it's in the problem position. And so it's like maybe some of you spiritually, the crown chakra is the biggest card, is the biggest chakra connected to like spirituality, that in the third eye. It's like maybe for whatever reason, spiritually you can't see this new seed growing. Okay, like in terms of the manifestation of all of this, you can't see it growing. Something like that's coming in here. So yeah, there's just some tips that I'm bringing in. It's a bit esoteric, but this is a tarot reading. So now in the past, you have the Nine of Wands here. All right, so maybe getting off the chakra stuff. Okay, I'll try not to bring that in anymore because that's just like one potential option here. The other option here is the reason you can't see it growing is because in the past here you've been met with resistance. The Nine of Wands is a card of resistance. This person is basically at the end of the finish line, but they haven't crossed it yet. And it says that there is more work to be done and you've already gone through some hard work. All right, but it is a card of perseverance and powering through whatever the resistance is. And so it feels like maybe you're a little bit bogged down by the resistance you've met and also the hard work you've done up to this point. And you're like, man, when am I going to get out of this? Or how am I going to see this grow? This type of thing is coming in. Now, on your mind, like what is on your mind or what is in your thoughts here, you have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's poverty thinking, okay? It's tough to see this grow when you have this Five of Pentacles in your mind. All right, it's like literally the opposite of the Ace of Pentacles. It won't grow as large as you want it to grow when you're in this scarcity mindset. All right, so you've got the classic scarcity mindset here with the Five of Pentacles. It's also possible that in the past you have endured some financial loss or some financial challenge. And I'm connecting this to the past. I'm not predicting this for the future because of this Nine of Wands resistance with the Five of Pentacles. Now, below the surface here, or what you can't see, you have the World. You are successfully completing something. All right, this seed will grow for you. The World is a major card of success and completions. It's the last card of the major arcana. It represents the end of the Fool's journey or the hero's journey through the tarot. It's a huge card, and it does imply certainty. Now, the timeline of all of this is tough to wrap down, but this does imply that you will see it through to the end, assuming that you power through this resistance, assuming that you don't get yourself knocked off the path, because you really are looking to plant this new seed here. Now, in the future, amazing, you have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, the Wheel of Fortune says that destiny's coming in for you here, Scorpio. Luck has arrived here in the future, but it won't be there forever. So when you get the Wheel of Fortune, you got to strike if you want to, right? It just, it's actually, I always use this as an example, but it's the opposite. It's different than the World. The World implies certainty because you've gone through the end of the journey. You have to get through the wheel to get to the World. And the World's like certainty. You've completed it. The task is done. The completion is here. Bang. The Wheel, on the other hand, there's no certainty involved because the wheel keeps spinning. But what is certain with the wheel is that you have an opportunity in front of you. It's just whether or not you want to take it. And so it's a card of luck, it's a card of your destiny, and it is a card of opportunity if you decide to go in that direction. Remember, the wheel always keeps spinning. And so you're going to be having an option here in the future that opens up for you. You can take it or not take it. The choice is yours. It is a card of destiny, though. And it seems like for you, you're really, really, really looking to get this Ace of Pentacles to come in. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at this row, or this column here. This is the direction in which you are headed, or the direction you are heading. In your influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, you have the Star. Are you serious? Amazing. The Star is all about wishes being fulfilled. It's a wish fulfillment card. It's one of the biggest cards of a wish coming into your life. You definitely love to see the Star. And it is here with the wheel and the world. Wow. So I think the big message here is I actually like this Nine of Wands card for you, because this person, while they have been met with some resistance here, you can see they've been met with some resistance. They're kind of at this gate or this wall. They are not giving up. They're not, notice, they are not turning around. They are not turning around. They are going forward. They're going through the wall. And you know, what the cards are saying here is with this Star energy is you put this wish out there, right? You put this Ace of Pentacles, you planted the seed, you put this wish out here. It's important that you see it grow. It's important that you allow as much time as you need to see it grow. And the cards are saying to not give up on this dream, this wish, this opportunity that you have. Go for it. Work on the self-talk, okay, with the Eight of Swords. Make sure you're talking to yourself in a healthy and positive way. Make sure if you have to express yourself to other people, that you do that. If you have to say what you need to say, if you have to say what's on your mind to other people, make sure you do that, okay, with this Eight of Swords on the bottom. And continue on the path here, okay? And as you do this, the wheel's going to turn at some point. As you stay on this path, the wheel's going to turn in your favor at some point. You'll have a destined opportunity that will align. In the external influence, there is a person. So the external influence here is what's going on outside of you, or how other people are influencing your situation. You have this Queen of Pentacles, so there is someone here. What's nice is this Queen of Pentacles is typically somebody who's like a financial advisor, or somebody in the financial areas that is an expert that can help you in the financial realms. This also could be somebody who, as you can see, this person here is surrounded by nature, can really help ground you into the situation, okay? And bring it down to the ground level so that you can see honestly and realistically and logically what you need to do. It's a card of somebody who's grounded. And this could be an expert, a subject matter expert, around this idea with the Ace of Pentacles that you are looking to see grow. And so that's really nice. It also is possible that there is somebody around you that you need to express yourself to, okay, with this Queen of Pentacles here and the external influence and the Eight of Swords. There's something you may need to say to this person. And this could also be why I was getting that message around the throat chakra. Now, in the hopes and fears here, you have the Five of Wands. Okay, you're worried about a conflict potentially. The Five of Wands can represent fight or challenges, conflicts, battles here as well. You also may feel like you're not prepared to take on the battle. You may be worried about that because it's in your hopes and fears. Okay, but the Five of Wands says that you are battle tested, and you especially here, as you have this Nine of Wands here in the past. Okay, again, you've built a lot of experience and knowledge as you've worked through some resistance. All right, you're close to the finish line here. Now, in the outcome, you have the Empress. Okay, the Empress is, you gotta love to see this in this reading because it's a huge card of abundance. It is a card of, all the seeds that you've planted growing beautifully. It is a card of nurturance. It is also the mother card in the tarot. And so it's this idea that you can nurture something into your life like a mother nurtures their child. So that could be a project that you're looking to really take care of and grow and nurture it into a huge business or a huge project. Anything that you are looking to get off the ground, the Empress can help bring that in. The Empress can help bring that grow. It can help make that grow. It is a card of growth and abundance as well. It's also Venus energy. Venus is the planet that is indicated with money. Sorry, that it's one of the planets that is associated with money, but Venus is also associated with the finer things in life. It's also associated with beauty and like luxury and all of that type of stuff. So love, romance, all of that stuff as well. But in your case here, you have a really nice outcome with the Wheel of Fortune in the future here and the Empress card in the outcome. Hard to get better, it's hard to get better than that. And also you have the world in the area that you can't see. Okay. And so, or what you don't see coming here, the world is a successful completion. So you might not be seeing it, but it is coming. You are having some level of success here. You got a wheel opportunity here in the future, and the outcome is looking really, really good. So let's go ahead and let's see what are in these clarifiers here. Okay, so we do see the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. All right, so some of you have a choice to make. Actually, just noticed this person here on the Lovers is a Sagittarius. They have the bow. That is interesting. And yeah, so you have the Lovers card. There's also like some geometry, some sacred geometry between them. This is a cool deck. I like this deck. It's called the Light Seers, I think, tarot deck. All right, so the Lovers in a non-love reading can represent a choice that you have to make between two things or two people. All right, and I didn't really see choice energy here, other than, oh, you know what? Also, this could be around business relationships, by the way, as well, in a non-love reading. So perhaps that makes actually more sense here. Yeah, this can be around business relationships. Remember, I saw this Queen of Pentacles energy here showing up in the external. Yeah, I do think that some of you need to have communication with a business partner or somebody like that you're working with on your financial situation, on your financial area. You then have actually another choice card here, which is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this can definitely represent a choice between two options as well. So you do see some choice energy coming in here with the Lovers. Now this can also talk about like money coming in, money going out, inflow, outflow type of deal. It can say that, yeah, money is a little bit up in the air or unstable, or there's a little instability in money. Money's in a sort of a state of flux, but it's sort of like what happens in the early phases of being a business owner, an entrepreneur, or starting a new job, that type of energy. But some of you do have a choice to make here around how do you want to see this Ace of Pentacles, this seed energy grow? How do you want to see this seed grow? You then have the Four of Wands, which is stability, ceremonies, celebrations, marriages. It is a card of marriage as well. I guess there is a love timeline here showing up for some of you, but this was really not a love reading. With the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands, and the Empress. Some of you could be conceiving, by the way. Yeah, there's definitely, if you are interested in having a child or birthing a child, this is definitely on the table as well. With all of this earth energy, the Empress card referring to the mother, and the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, some of you could be, that's a smaller portion of you here, but yeah. You could also be welcoming in a grandchild. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at these oracle cards here. Oh, you got a big yes here. Yeah, some of you might be welcoming a grandchild, or you may be conceiving as well. That definitely came in as I was thinking about that. And that's a big yes. That's the yes there are two yeses. There's a yes with an exclamation point and just a yes. All right, let's see here. What else do we have? We got one card, and then let's take another one here. So you got this one here, which is look for a sign. I love this energy. You definitely have that timeline showing up with the wheel. Okay, the wheel in the future, you're going to get a sign. You're going to know exactly when this destined opportunity is coming in. And then you've got meditation brings answers. Great way to work through these chakra clearances or these chakra blockages that you may be trying to clear. Okay, definitely feeling a need for some of you to do that. What is on the bottom? I'm curious. Be assertive. Okay, so with this seed that you're looking to see grow, definitely being called on to go for that. But let's see what else we have here. I'm going to go ahead and pull some additional Kipper cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, and I feel like I need to pull a couple more here. Message, community, and I think these two as well. Let's see here. Mature woman and distant horizons. Courtship on the bottom. Yep. Well, the love situation looks good. It's just it feels like a pretty heavy situation. Like we're talking like children, right? Like big decisions in love. If that's who you're here for, or if that's why you're here, if you're one of those people who are here for love. But the majority of you are here for this money situation, which is about seeing it come into fruition. Be expected to really work hard for this, okay? With the toil and labor card. This is hard work. Some of you you may not see the results materialize right away, but through hard work you will eventually see this come in. The distance horizon card that suggests maybe 1 to 3 months in the future. There's definitely a communication situation here with message, community, and mature woman. We have this person showing up in your external, so that would be around you. And yeah, this is what I have. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.